My daughter helped a coworker carry a box and got fired for workplace theft. She was 17 and had been there 4 months. Nadia is the kid who returns the extra dollar when a cashier makes a mistake. She once drove 11 miles back to a Panera because they gave her someone else's soup and she felt guilty eating it. She kept a laminated copy of her employee handbook in her car. So when the store manager, a woman named Deb, called me in and told me my daughter had been caught removing merchandise from the stockroom and would be terminated and possibly referred to police, I honestly thought someone was messing with me. Nobody was messing with me. Here's what happened. An assistant manager named Cal asked Nadia to help carry a box of returns to his car for a vendor pickup. She did what she was told because she's 17 and he was her supervisor. 2 days later, she was accused of stealing that box. She sat in the back office looking at me like she didn't understand what she'd done because she hadn't done anything. I asked about the loading dock cameras. Deb told me the system had a recording gap that week and the footage was gone. I asked when the gap was discovered. She suddenly couldn't recall. That's when I stopped being polite. I asked for the incident report. Confidential. I asked for witnesses. There were none, allegedly. Interesting, because Nadia said 2 other associates were on the dock and one of them held the door. It took me 5 days to reach those 2. Both said the same thing. Cal handed her the box. She carried it out. He took it. She went back inside. One of them added, unprompted, "He does that." Then a former employee's mother said something that stopped me cold. She asked if this was the thing Cal does with the young ones. 2 teenagers in the past 3 years, both accused of theft, both with missing footage, both families who gave up and moved on because a minimum wage job wasn't worth a lawyer. Nobody had ever pushed, so I pushed. Here's what Deb didn't know about me. I've spent 14 years doing IT infrastructure work, a lot of it for retail chains. Corporate DVR systems don't just lose footage. They offload to regional storage on a rolling schedule, and store-level managers usually can't touch that archive. They also usually don't know it exists. I didn't hack anything. I filed a written preservation demand with the company's loss prevention department, cited the state labor board complaint I just opened, and requested the regional archive for those specific timestamps. It took 11 days. Clip 1, Nadia carrying a box to a silver sedan, setting it down, and walking straight back inside. Total elapsed time, 91 seconds. She never opened it. Clip 2, same camera, 40 minutes later. Cal loading 3 more boxes into that same car by himself, checking over his shoulder twice, then going back in. Clip 3, from the interior dock camera. Cal at the terminal, entering damage out codes on merchandise that was, per the timestamps, currently in his trunk. I requested a meeting with the regional director and corporate loss prevention. I said I had evidence relevant to the investigation. I didn't say what it was. I wanted to watch their faces. They thought I was coming to plead. I could tell when I walked in. Deb looked inconvenienced. Cal looked bored. The regional director kept checking his watch. I plugged my laptop into their conference display and played all 3 clips without saying a word. Then I played the 3rd one again. The loss prevention investigator, a quiet guy who'd been taking notes, put down his pen and said, "Those damage out codes are under your login, Cal." Cal started talking. Something about vendor returns, then something about a misunderstanding, then nothing at all. The regional director asked Deb why she'd reported a camera malfunction on a system with automatic regional backup. Deb said she assumed it was gone. Nadia's termination was reversed that afternoon. She got back pay and a written apology. Cal was walked out within the hour. Deb was suspended pending review and, I learned later, resigned. Loss prevention opened a full audit going back 3 years, and I'm told the 2 other families were contacted. I picked Nadia up that evening. She got in the car quiet, still braced, still waiting to find out how much trouble she was in. I told her her record was clean and the company had apologized in writing. She thought about it. Then she said, "But it still happened. He lied about me." "Yes," I said, "he did." She was silent the whole drive. When we pulled into the driveway, she looked over and said, "I'm still going to help people carry stuff." I said, "Good." She works at a bookstore now. Last week, she carried a stranger's boxes to their car.